Hello, hello. This is Samara, your feminist alchemist. Welcome to a timeless reading, timeless message from the unicorns for your North Node sign, your North Node placement. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. These are general readings, and I only read for the North Node placement. When I do read for an astrological placement, I read for the North Node. That is what my guides have requested, and that is the directive I follow. So if you are not familiar or are not sure where your North Node is located in your astrological chart, you can click on the link in the description box. And that will take you to a page on my site where you can look up your birthday and find out where the North Node was located on that day. If you want a little bit more information about the North Node, there's also a link in the description box to a small explainer video how my guides explained the North Node to me, which is a continuous learning process. So you can consider that video the first of infinity. Right, do keep in mind that these are general readings, so not all of the messages will apply to you. Just take what resonates and leave the rest for whoever else in your North Node collective needs to hear that message at this time. If you are feeling this reading, you can give it a like, a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the Feminist Alchemist channel so I can better connect to your energies in the various readings, and click the notification bell to be updated every time that I upload. And without further ado, here is your reading for your sign. Hello, Cancer North Node. Welcome to your timeless messages from the unicorns. So let's jump right in with your unicorn cards. What messages do you have for Cancer North Node today? Cancer North Node. Ooh, a lot of gold coming in. You know, I was trying to always take two, and then it's just like, it's always like 3 or 4. But yeah, we got 3. All right, so we have Cosmic Rainbow. Look for the pot of gold, accept joy. Is it going to focus? Yes, let's do that. Mahatma energy, build your light body, accelerate your ascension. And 22, manifest your dreams, focus on your vision, seek satisfaction and contentment. All right. Out of all the water signs, the water North Node signs, this is definitely the most like, I mean, the other ones were positive as well, but this is like you needing to realize that everything is fine. Like, really, everything is fine. Everything is actually really, really good. Cosmic Rainbow, look for the pot of gold, accept the fact that things are fine. This is what I'm getting. Now, I know some of you are like, well, it's not fine. You know, this and that is happening. I don't have this. I'm looking for that. I'm overworked. I'm stressed. I'm this and that. They want you to recognize, though, that there's a lot that you have accomplished. You've come very far, and you don't need to be skeptical about the things that are coming in. Discerning, yes. Still be discerning. Does this vibe with me or not? But suspicious and waiting for the other shoe to drop is something that, an energy that they want you to be like, to not engage in, right? Look for the pot of gold. Look for the blessing in every situation. Even the ones that, okay, they want me to say, this does not mean that you're a toxic, positive person and everything is, hunky-dory all the time. No, This just means that you are, when you choose to navigate a conflict or a situation, you must go in with, where is my joy in this situation? Right? Where is my happiness? Where is my pot of gold? And this may sound like selfish, but really, it's like they want you to know that you, in particular, like the Cancer North nodes who are kind of coming to this, you are here to be happy. You are here to be happy. And this is a pivotal time, whenever you're coming to this message, this is a pivotal time for you to just lean into, I want to be happy, and am happy, I'm going to be happy. And anyone who disturbs that, I don't want to use happy, joyful. Anyone who disturbs that joy, or anything that disturbs that joy, you know, I'm going to minimize my interaction with it. And if I can't do it right away, my goal is to take the best of what I can from it and then phase them out, right? Or continuously phase them out, because you are building your light body. You are holding more and more light, more and more joy, more and more healing energy that is good to other people, that is beneficial to other people, and is how you are meant to show up in the world. If they say you're here to be joyful, you know, and then your joy is in your creations, your work, your interpersonal interactions, whether they are, you know, deep friendships or just how you treat people from day to day on, you know, in the grocery store and while doing errands and stuff, you are a light. You are meant to be a light. That being said, some of you need to quit smoking, minimize your drinking, and eat better. They want you to be aware that these things are no longer serving you. There's no judgment. Like, oh, you're a spiritually evolved person, you shouldn't have the occasional cigarette or joint or, you know, glass of wine. It's not about that. It's about when you have built an addictive response to an emotional trigger, and that trigger is not even necessarily there anymore, or not in the same intensity, or you've grown and have other tools of how to deal with it. So you need to identify that so that you can stop engaging in behaviors that weaken your light body. That is how they're giving it to me. They also says, like, it's not a judgment, it's just a fact of what it does to your energetic body. And you being aware that you have other tools, other mechanisms, other strategies for dealing with discomfort. And some of your discomfort is literally not even, it's not part of your current reality. It's sitting in your energy field of something that needs to be released. And then you have number 22, manifest your dreams. Focus on your vision, seek satisfaction and contentment. I don't know what else I can say that really adds to that card. It's pretty much clear, right? But even though there's no negative cards that came out, I'm using negative for lack of a better term. You know, there's nothing that's saying don't do this, don't do that, cut this out of your life, whatever. It's all telling you about being positive. Look for the positive. Build your positive and focus on the positive, you know. So you need to focus on the good that's happening in your life. And focus on your bigger vision, regardless, even if They're saying it doesn't need to be a grand vision of your future, but how do you want to feel? How do you want to look? How do you want to smell? How do you want your house to smell? When you come home at the end of a long day, what gives you comfort, right? What is in your cupboard? Who is in your house? Is there a cat? Is there a life partner? Do you come home to cleanliness? Do you live in a condo? Do you live in a house? Do you live on a farm? Your joy is an everyday exercise. Your joy is an everyday thing, and it's in your everyday. It's not when you go out to that party and wear that fancy dress or, that trending thing. It's not when you get a bunch of likes on social media. It is your day to day. I wake up in this place, I go to sleep in this place, and I eat my breakfast and I drink my coffee or my tea, and this is how I travel to where I'm going for the day, and these are the places I go from day to day. These are your joy. Daily life is your joy. And when daily life is your joy, then the big, woohoo, big joys, right, that come less often but are bigger in effect and dynamic, those also start breeding in the background, start coming together in the background for you, because it's just multiplying from your own day-to-day thing. Like, they're showing me someone just drinking coffee or whatever some hot drink. I think it's hot chocolate, in this massive mug, and they're just totally cozy and feel amazing. It's like simple. It's a very simple way of activating your heart and your joy, right? Seek satisfaction and contentment on a regular basis in every hour of the day. Find it, right? So we have the 9th house exploration. What's coming first? Okay, I want it this way. So you got quite a few of these cards, but I will take them all. 5th house, passion. 54. This is card 43. 54, square, semi-square, quincux. Sorry, I can't pronounce that word. Tension. Number 11, Aquarius, collaborate. And they're already telling me that these are kind of underneath here. And this is here. And 9th house. Exploration. So 43 adds to 7, 47 adds to 11, and then you have 9 and 11. All right. So with 5th house passion, I see that, your daily life needs to be a reflection of things that bring you joy, your inner world. That should be your focus. That is everything that you should be doing day in, day out. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. They're very adamant about this. They're like, if you think that your success has anything other than to do with anything other than you being completely joyful in everything you do and creating and working, like having your effect on the world from a deep, true passion that comes from within you, then someone is telling you wrong. Someone wants to benefit from what you have to offer, and you will get the short end of the stick, because you will not have true satisfaction and your talents will be used in ways that are not for the highest good, yours or others, right? Don't put your talents on the side. Okay, they have two things. Don't put your talents on the back burner because you think that you are meant to be doing something else with your life, or that there's more security in doing something else. Yes, the small picture, it may seem so, but they want you to know that that's a short term, or it's a temporary condition. That will be a temporary condition. And that's where this tension comes in. I have a feeling as well that you're walking away from people who have somehow contributed to your professional development, maybe personal development, but it's something that doesn't fit anymore. And I do get a strong sense of people taking you for granted or seeing your talents and wanting to keep it for themselves, and not necessarily give you what you need to feel fulfilled from this transaction, from this energetic exchange, whether that energy is monetary, recognition, respect. There's something lacking. There is something lacking. And I see those relationships coming to a head and coming to an end. If you do make those steps to clear out those relationships and those dynamics, situations that have that dynamic, if you phase those out, you will come into collaboration with individuals, people, situations that it is a true exchange of, like a true fair exchange. It doesn't have to be one-to-one all the time, tit for tat, but it's about everyone, it's mutually beneficial, and everyone has the same honest intention. Their intentions have integrity, and therefore you can work better with them. And this is where exploration also comes in as a form of this number 11 of collaborating. Do let your dreams evolve with knowledge that comes up from you knowing yourself and knowing what makes you happy. What brings you joy? What your passions are. Do let that guide you, and don't be afraid of being wrong. They want you to, they being the unicorn kingdom, want you to explore. I mean, that's what the card says. They want you to explore options. They want you to, some of you need to travel, entertain traveling. Some of you need a change of setting so that, if you're an empath or you live in close quarters, you need to get out of that so that you can hear and feel yourself better. And you need to try on different visions. As long as you're not thinking about the same thing over and over and over again, right, then you're not necessarily creating it, right? If you sit for an afternoon and say, what I wonder it will be like, what will my life be like if I lived in this type of house, or if I moved to this country, or if I settled down in a relationship with this person that I've been talking to, like what would my life look like? And then go from there. And if it feels good, then feels good, and keep going. And if it doesn't feel good, then change it. Like, explore your inner desires. This is what the word that they're giving me. Explore your inner desires. And there's for Cancer North Node, there's a heavy emphasis on those desires for your home life and your family life. And this is very important for you in this lifetime. So let's see what the tarot says. We have the Empress. We have the Hermit. And we have the Three of Wands. Okay, this is, yeah. The Empress in this position is feeling like being very whole unto, I'm getting the words whole unto yourself, sovereign being. And you're very grounded they're saying grounded in your intuition, grounded in what you know to be true. So I'm feeling that some of these tensions that you will be going through, people will try to sway what you believe or your perspective of the situation. They want you to honor what is true to your heart, what is true to yourself. Don't allow people to talk you out of wanting to be more satisfied, to convince you that this is where the satisfaction ends. No, you have to go further down the rainbow. There is more. There is more. There's more to be had as soon as you acknowledge that you want it. And that not just for the sake of, let's say, external validation, but because you're being honest about where your passions lie, where your talents lie, and whether or not they are being appreciated and utilized. You can create your own empire. I'm seeing, look, like, oh, you got bunnies, you got hedgehog, you got everybody, right? And all these roses. You are capable. You are extremely capable. You don't have to be arrogant, but know you are capable. The Hermit, I do feel that you, as I said, you need to get out of other people's energy and be unto yourself. This could be for an extended period of time, like a vacation. This could also just be putting aside time on a day-to-day basis. But you need to build up your energy field, as this says, and build up your connection to your authentic self so that you may call in better situations and better people to collaborate with. The Three of Wands, once again, I'm just seeing, like, yeah, traveling. Where am I going? I feel that a lot of you, this is a physical traveling. Some of you are just changing settings. I'm getting a strong sense of a couple people in this group being retired. And you may need to leave the house where, if your partner, if you live there with, your partner and your children, and the children are out of the home, your partner may still be with you or be in the ancestral realm, but moving on from that building, that living quarters, may be something to consider. It may be a call to your spirit, and they're saying, we understand. So this is for someone very specific. I'll take the time out to say this. They understand your concern or the sentimental value, especially if you have children and grandchildren who are, they love to come to the house. But if they're only coming 4 times a year or once a month, you're the one who's in the big house by yourself. Or you and your partner, or you and a cat, you and a pet. And ultimately, life, there is another chapter. This is what they're saying. There is another chapter. There is no point in your existence on this planet that you are done growing, right? No point. It's a continuous process. And they're encouraging you to envision a life beyond what you've already done, what you've already established, and what you've already created. So I'm going to grab some final cards here. We're going to grab a Moonology manifestation card. These 2 are going to stay. And then I'm going to grab a crystal spirit, a sacred stone. I call them sacred stones. That's just me. So, new moon in Scorpio, go deeper. First quarter moon in Aquarius, trust the universe. So, Cancer North Node. Some of your true desires for joy are hidden deep in the depths of your Cancery, watery spirit. You got to go in there. You have to get deep and dark with the Scorpio energies and find them. Find them, find them, find them. I feel that some of them have been locked up because of disappointment in the past. Some of it, there's a fear of failure, perfectionism, they're giving me as well. A fear of not feeling powerful is also coming. So there's something here in this passion, empress, joy, and the tension as well that has to do with your South Node placement, which is Capricorn. Structured, earth sign, large and in charge, attention to detail, right? So that is in your energy field as something that you have mastered. Now you need to master your joy. And you need to go in and deconstruct some of the societal or the things from your upbringing, things from your past that you think will bring you happiness, but they don't necessarily. And this is trust the universe that they will give it to you. Trust the universe that you can dream of whatever you're going to dream of, and they're actually going to be able to provide it for you, right? To work with you, to create this that you seek. So your collaboration here as well in this number 11, collaborate. Once you get out of these tension with these earthbound people, earthbound beings, spirit comes in. Your ancestors, your guides, they're able to come in and say like, okay, let's create something, and let's also bring in the right people and situations. They just told me you have to trust yourself enough to dance alone. Trust yourself enough to dance alone. It's like this. That's the words they gave me. Take it as it resonates. I will not interpret it. I'm going to grab your crystal. Spirit. What assistance can Cancer North Node use at this time? Orange calcite, number 40. I'm just going to read from the book for that. But orange calcite, strong sacral chakra, stone, sacral chakra energy. A lot of your colors today are bright. You have rainbow, and gold. Right? This is a very high vibrational, auspicious time for you right now whenever you are coming across this reading. And orange calcite says to me, creating from a very, from the womb of creation. They're saying to me, from the womb of creation. So let's see the essential meaning here. Creativity, the pleasure of birthing something new, sensuality and sexuality. The creative force of the conscious universe flows through you, and this is a fertile time for you as you feel your connection to the source of all inventiveness. Right now, your ability to channel creativity and birth something new is exceptional. Orange calcite spirit's message is to fully inhabit the role of artist and co-creator, for you are the creative type right now. Being playful as you exercise your imagination will help you recognize what you want to co-create and how you might take action toward fulfilling your deepest desires. As you begin to craft something new, you will feel inspired and filled with optimism because the conscious universe is actually coming through you to express itself. You are both the created and the co-creator, an expression of the conscious universe and one who expresses its creativity. Fulfillment, purpose, and joy are the gifts you receive when you become a clear channel for the artistry of the conscious universe. Begin to heal the wound of the past created when you were told no, or you said no to your potential. Say yes to yourself today, for your creative soul is urging you to let it express itself. Start by drawing, painting, dancing, singing. Use any art form that puts you in touch with your awesome inner artist, for it will help you remember how powerful a co-creator you are. All right, Cancer North Node, I hope you enjoyed your messages from the unicorns. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Until then, take care, be well, and stay blessed. Bye for now.